morning. These two groups have been taking classes for the last 7 weeks, every week, for 3 hours to learn improv, and they're going to put on one heck of a show. I am going to build them up so high, just for the record, that they're all sitting back there like sweating. They're going to do a great job. Before I introduce them, I want to let you know of some other things. We have shows all the time. You can go to backlinecomedy.com. We have shows 4 nights a week, improv, stand-up, sketch, some musical acts. Also, this weekend, very special event, the Omaha Comedy Fest. Make some noise if you've heard of the Comedy Fest. If you didn't make noise right there, you now have heard of it. So check it out, omahacomedyfest.com. We have shows, again, improv, stand-up, sketch, musical acts, but also workshops from instructors all over New York, LA, Chicago. It's going to be a lot of fun and a great chance to learn some great comedy. So that's this weekend, Omaha Comedy Fest here, Big Canvas and the Cottonwood Hotel. I don't know if y'all have been there, but it's the fanciest hotel I've ever been in. It's really great. They're going to be great shows. Check that out. Now, if you're also interested in doing this yourself, we have level ones all the time. We have one coming up in just over a month, so you can check out Backline Comedy again. Doing all my plugs right now before they come up here. Now, are you all ready to see your first scene? Yes! I can't let them in with that little bit of energy. Okay? Are y'all ready to see your first scene?
We are Crisscross Apricot. To this show tonight, can somebody please give us a suggestion? A word, a something.
Frog.
Frog?
Frog.
Frog. Frog. Frog.
Frog.
Frog.
All right, frog. So when I was dating this guy that I eventually ended up marrying, for some reason we each had these symbols. And so my symbol was a gecko and his symbol was a tree frog. And so for everything we did, we had these little, we'd give each other pictures of it, or pins, or little things from Nobby's, like just Nobby's party kind of things. And so for our wedding, my father went out and actually bought studded geckos for everybody in my side of the wedding family. And he bought tree frogs that are studded for everybody in my husband's side of the family. And I guess I think that frogs are good luck because he still likes me. So.
Frog reminds me of frog legs and how I ordered them off a Vietnamese menu once in St. Louis. And I called in the order and went to pick it up. And apparently frog legs aren't cool with the new generation, because the person at the restaurant was weirded out to give the frog legs to me. He's like, huh, you ordered the frog legs? Usually only old people order those.
Frog legs are a meal or a dish. And so we went out to eat. I had my first frog soup. I would eat, little strings of frog leg. And at some point I asked the question, are these wild? Are they farm raised? Where do they come from? And the response was, well, nobody goes out and individually picks up frogs. So I learned we have farmed frogs.
Hi. Okay, so I wanted to go ahead and order from you, but I need the vegan frog legs.
Okay. So you want frog legs?
Right. I've heard that they're like really excellent, but I'm gonna need vegan ones because like for almost 6 days now I've been vegan.
Okay, well, I mean, frog legs came from an animal, and that's what you're trying to avoid, right?
Right, but like at Hy-Vee they have vegan chicken patties and like those nugget things.
Okay, how about this? Oh, so it sounds like you want like, when people tell you that frog legs are really good, are they talking about like the sauce or the actual like flesh of the frog?
I like just read an article on Facebook.
Some like tofu and some something. How about that?
Okay, but is that like really like culturally genuine though?
I brought you this picture of a lion.
Well, that is so my spirit animal.
Good,
It's
so
me.
that means you like me then, right?
Yeah, you're my bearded dragon.
Well, it was a lion.
It's a very courageous lion for a bearded dragon.
Lions sweat a lot, right?
What are you saying?
I mean, nothing about you. But, so you like it then?
I do. It's definitely my spirit animal.
I'm really excited about that.
Yes.
But it doesn't make any sense that you called me the bearded dragon after I gave you a lion.
I feel like it matches your personality.
I can accept that, I think.
Jimmy, honey, did you want the acne cream and the mouthwash now, or did you want it?
Jeez, Mom, I told you I would come find you in the pharmacy aisle. Alicia, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah.
I understand that this is your 14th wedding, and you always give out gifts to people about what you think the spirit animal is.
Near and dear to my heart.
I've been to 12 and you're 14. This is the first one where you gave me a skunk. Just saying, I don't know what, I thought we were cool and you liked my Facebook post.
I felt like we've come to a point in our relationship where I can be more honest.
After 60 years?
I mean, I feel like 60 is the right amount. For honesty.
What am I supposed to do with this bearded dragon?
I'm skunk, riding my skunk.
Oh. I'm just out for a hike, skunk. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. I'm here. I've been backpacking for days. Please. I'd just like to have my space. But that's the path.
Has this ever happened to you? You're out on a hike and you run into a skunk and it scares you to your core. Well, we at the Heinz Tomato Soup Company, I want you to know you ain't got nothing to be afraid of anymore.
Ring, ring. Ring, ring. Hello. We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. This is really good soup.
I've had better. Your brother makes better soup.
Always about my brother's soup, isn't it? Always comes down to my brother soup. Every time I come over here and I compliment you on something, it always comes down to brother soup.
You're in prison.
Maybe he has a cleaner toilet than I do. Did you ever think about that?
You know I don't care about that. I'm sorry. I know this means a lot to you, but we've been through so much. The prison riot in '99, the prison riot in 2000, and then 2000.
Room checks, checking for contraband. Have you two been eating more toilets?
David.
It is Thanksgiving.
Yeah, what are you, a Nazi?
Look over those mattresses.
There's no soup in there, I can promise you that.
Really? All right. Well, what's in your soup today?
Razor blades.
Did you want to help with the dishes at all, or are you just gonna do your own thing?
Just gonna make some supper. I know we haven't talked in a while. Just gonna do my own thing.
Is there gonna be enough supper for everybody, or is it just for you?
It's just a couch on, so it's pretty much single serve.
So I'm gonna do dishes for all of us, and you're gonna just feed you.
They're cleaners in the circus restaurant.
I'm so tired of the constant peanuts everywhere. All over the floor, it's a mess all the time.
Hey, Molly. You know, I just got done with like a wicked sweaty juggling session. Can you scrub my clubs?
Oh my god, can you scrub your own clubs?
Oh, you got the soapy water.
I've got the soapy water, you can put them right in there.
Sometimes I feel like I take advantage of you.
They take advantage of me. You know what? I'm sorry. It was unfair of me. Go ahead, put them in. I know that you probably have a second show. Here's some plates. You can juggle those. What?
I already sweeped over there.
You're the meanest friend janitor I've ever Oh, hey.
So I think this guy's been plugged in long enough. I feel like it's time to pull the plug on him.
You want to kill that guy? I'm just the janitor. I can find someone if you want to talk.
He's just lying there.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I know. He's a guy. I don't think I'm in charge of that decision.
Listen, I've been cleaning this guy's room for the last 9 years. I haven't seen him lift a finger. I think it's time for him to go, Doc.
Svetlana to it. Hello.
Svetlana, it says you went to nursing school? 7 years?
In Minsk, or South Minsk.
I know this.
Well, it's like an extra. You know, I mean, the city keeps spreading.
Oh, tell me about it. Damn. You went 7 years in nursing school? very good. It's 4.
Sure, yes, it's very rigorous. They start you first with the balancing games and, and the swimsuit competitions.
I know. My mother went there. We have her school pictures all over my living room. Sorry, this billboard is very flimsy. You want to travel to America doing hospice?
Sure, yes, I'm very, very passionate, yes.
So you know pillow technique. It's very cheap. American ways.
Am I independent contractor or employee?
You don't get health care.
You gotta make sure the chickens are dead before you cut the legs off. That's what this is all about.
I thought we were here to talk about our wedding.
Right. But we have to eat something, don't we?
So we're gonna have raw chicken feet?
I was gonna boil them.
Okay. We wrote the whole to have it cold and good and bad and chicken feet.
But Kenny, dear, the other wives and I are getting hungry.
I've got one chicken foot here. I've got another one that's about ready. Yes, you can have the bill.
I have questions.
Always with the questions. So ungrateful.
You don't feel like this was fully negotiated?
Silence is a woman's best friend.
Right, I understand it wasn't fully negotiated, but there are only so many frogs around here. There's a lot more chickens. It's easier to make chicken foot soup.
Okay. Alright, we'll go with it.
Sister wives.
Sister wives. Can you help?
Well, sure, yes. I am just putting these biscuits on the tray. And how about you open the oven for me? But not too soon. Don't let the heat.
I mean, I went to culinary school. I feel like I can open an oven without you talking to me like that, but
I know. And I respect that.
you always say you respect that, Mom, but I don't feel it right now.
You now.
Good? You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now close it.
Okay.
Now set the timer. If you want to, be such a, culinary wonderkind.
Okay, I can set the time. How long do you want?
Okay, Einstein. You don't know how long this takes.
Oh good, you're here. You can help me solve for relativity.
There are no Wendy's.
Relativity?
Like relativity.
Like Einstein?
Yes, exactly like Einstein. God,
I didn't
you
know-
asked the temp agency to send over a smart kid.
You don't think I'm smart?
Well, no, I don't. I'll say it. I don't think you're smart.
joke. The frosty.
Everybody's a fucking critic.
First off, if they don't want grease on the window, maybe they go to Hardee's. Second off, frozen machine's broken. What are we, McDonald's?
I mean, do we really need to like figure out like, you know, the speed of light and everything when, you know, the instructions are on the machine, you know, it's just like, you know, not a big
Putting a show on like this in 7 weeks, 7 weeks after it starts, then check out backlinecomedy.com. We have shows classes all the time starting up, backlinecomedy.com. Shows 4 nights a week. We also have things like open mics, all sorts of shows, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays. And plugging one more time, the Omaha Comedy Fest this weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, omahacomedyfest.com. Make sure to check that out. Now, for your second of 2 teams. Y'all ready for a second team? Yeah! This name is nice and silly, just the way I like it. Please put your hands together for the most honorable purple farts! Yeah!
The Rock Quarry.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
The Rock Quarry.
The Rock Quarry?
Yeah.
Do we know it? The Rock Quarry? The Rock Quarry. I don't know what that is. And I don't think my peers know what that is. I hate to do this. I do. Can we get a different suggestion?
9/11.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, high school.
9/11.
I heard high school. High school, everyone. High school, thank you.
So, have you ever made up a story and your friends thought it was so funny that you had to keep it going? So, when I went out, it was in college, I went out to the bar with some friends of mine, and I thought it would be hilarious to make up this bathroom humor joke. So, I ran out of the bathroom and went over to my friend John. I said, John, there's a guy who looks just like you. And he's super pissed. He's gonna kick my ass. What happened? And I said, well, I thought it was you. So I was just joking around. And you know, we're standing at the urinal and I pretended to look down. He said, you call that a penis? and then, you know, and then I didn't wash my hands. I just ran out of there. And my friends thought it was so hilarious that I could not tell them that's just a joke. And to this day, I said, remember that time we were out drinking? Yeah, I remember telling you about that.
So when I was in high school, for all 4 years, periodically, there was someone who would strike, and we called this person the mystery pooper. Let me explain. So once every 6 or so months for the 4 years that I was in high school, a human poo would appear somewhere. Sometimes it was the gym, sometimes it was the Spanish hallway, sometimes it was the science wing, but always just a perfectly intact poo in the hallway waiting for you when class got out. And we never found out who this person was. I don't know if my school just like didn't have cameras. I feel like that would be a pretty easy thing to sophomore, but all I can tell you is that this person was likely in my graduating class because it started my freshman year and it ended after I graduated. So.
So I was, high school, and I have to clarify that I'm originally from Mexico, so the high school equivalent is not exact, so I just want to say that. Anyway, I was learning to drive, and I got to the school, and because it's the first time that I'm really dealing with a vehicle, I was late for class, so I went to school at night, so I went to class, and then around 9 p.m. when the classes were over, I discovered that I had left the car lights on. So of course the battery ran out, and nobody was there anymore. Everybody at night, everybody's running out of the school, and nobody's there for you. So who do I call? My dad. And I said, Dad, on top of that it's raining, right? So I called my dad, and then said, Dad, the battery ran out, can you come to pick me up? He comes on a bus, and of course the school is closed. So he had to jump over the fence to try to get to the car and call whoever to open the school for us to be able to get out.
Like they went together?
Well, not exactly, but one followed the other one, and I don't know what happened there, but they were measuring things.
How do you know they were measuring?
Because they were telling us afterwards.
What kind of measurements were we getting?
Oh, I don't get into details.
You got any numbers?
Okay, I just got in the bathroom.
You guys want to know more about that?
Yeah, what'd you find out? So I found the ruler in the bathroom. I might have been putting it backwards because it said 10.
So we've got a 3-year streak. We only have one more year to get through before they figure out who the pooper is. Between classes, you distract security, and I sneak into the Spanish hallway and go poo-poo.
You got it. Is it a big one or kind of a wet one?
You never know. All right, wait for the. Everyone's getting in the hallway. They're getting ready inside their classroom, and the bell rings. Ring, 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 ring. Okay, you distract.
Oh, there's someone without a hall pass.
You don't have a hall pass. What are you doing? What are you doing down here right after school?
Oh, isn't that nice?
Really? 6 feet, man. I'm allowed to be here. I'm paid to be here. You're forced to be here.
call that a stream? Embarrassing. What you gotta say about that, buddy? Check it out. This is a stream. Call that a thumb. It's not my thumb.
They are at the concert and they couldn't get the bathroom sometimes.
So I need to be here doing my thing, but I feel like there's etiquette that we're not following. I thought there was agreed upon. You don't look at people and be like, I'm looking down on this. Well, still going. Might not be much of a stream, but I'm not all stuttering.
There's problems with taking longer than usual to urinate. You may have low T.
You don't need toilet paper, we're out in this stall.
There's only kind of 4. I don't think
Okay, I need two.
Sorry, can't share.
Rude.
Wait. I just found, would you be, there's a newspaper. You want it?
Yes. You got those shoes?
What's wrong with my shoes? And why are you looking at my shoes? Mind your own business.
No reason? Did you know? The price of corn is up.
Did you hear any, did you see anything about the rock quarry there? They're selling
Ring, ring. Dad, I'm stuck at school. My car is dead. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on my way to your night high school. Why do they lock the fence after this? Don't parents have to?
Dad, what are you doing? Why are you climbing the fence?
You have
You're
to-
going to get arrested.
You literally called there. Oh, there's no other
She
door
just
right
crawled into the rock quarry.
here. A door right here. I didn't know. Okay, so you said your battery died?
I don't know what's wrong with it. It just won't start.
Okay, let me take it. Whoa. Where are your keys?
They're locked in the car.
There's your first problem. Let's see. We're at a rock quarry, so probably some rocks nearby.
Rock Quarry High School. That's-
Right, and there's rocks at Rock High School.
Dad, someone's going to call the police.
It's your car we're breaking into. All right, I got it. How many times have I told you to not leave the lights on while you're in night high school?
I don't know how many times. 90?
I'm leaving you here to clean up this mess.
We had a report of people breaking into the rock quarry high school. That's you. Tell me what's going on.
Well, my father was helping me with my car. I was locked out of my car and it wouldn't start.
And you proved it was your car. Where's your father?
He left.
You were making shit up, sir.
I'm not making it up.
I don't believe you. Let me see your
Would I
ID.
be going to night high school if I was making
sorry, I just knocked over your thing of boxes. I guess you can't move them anymore. Yeah, they're already pretty heavy to begin with.
I
But,
know.
what are we doing with these rocks?
Well, technically, the rock quarry driver just left them here for us. And to tell you the truth, I don't know. I just work here. I just work here. I just do what I'm told, and I just do it. What are we told to do? Move the rocks from one place to the other, and something will happen over there.
And we're missing a driver? Our rock quarry driver
Yes,
to show us?
yes, I heard there is some shortages of drivers.
What day is it? Is it Wednesday?
Well, look, are you here to help? Because
No, I'm not.
All right, thank you for coming into this job interview to do security at our night high school. As you know, you're going to be working around kids. You'll have a taser, so there's a lot of reasons here that I need to be very careful about vetting, the right candidate.
Sure, I'm a consummate professional. I'm ready for all your questions.
Perfect. So I did prepare some questions for you that are very pertinent to this specific job. Can you do a handstand?
What's the hang time for that? How long do you need?
I don't need you to necessarily hold it. I just need the feet to get above the hands for any amount of time.
Does it matter if I kind of fold all the way over and do like an accidental walk over?
The kids might bully you for it. Okay, it will be a side factor. So what's the answer?
But yeah, I mean the answer is yeah, I'll work on it if it's gonna be like a thing that the kids will judge me on.
I don't need to be this interview but I have had candidates lie to me about this question before, so do you mind if I ask you to prove it?
I didn't bring my gloves. I'm gonna need you to sign a waiver if you need me to do that because it's kind of hazardous without the proper equipment. And I'll definitely have that all on me when I'm at school. Have my
Did
harnesses.
someone say they needed gloves?
My secretary, yes. So we have specific gloves. These measure? Yeah, call that a glove. Okay.
Can't use that glove.
It's fine. Ray is lying.
Is that your phone or mine?
I think it's fine. Hello.
are you with the candidate?
I am with the candidate, yes.
Don't forget to tell them about those crazy teens who start measuring things in the bathroom.
I warned them about all of the crazy shit at our high school,
Okay.
the measuring, the pooper.
Okay, great, thanks.
Thank you.
Sounds like you guys have a lot going on here.
Yeah, that's why we need a security guard, obviously. Hence the need for somebody who's capable of the job.
I can do the job. I can catch your mad poopers. I can confiscate any measuring equipment that stays in geometry or shop. What it sounds to me like though is y'all should be hiring for a counselor.
Look, that's also in our job openings. We need a lot, I'm gonna be honest. There's a shortage.
Do you have any hybrid type stuff? I've been known to lend an ear, counsel, give some advice.
Yeah, I can pull out the questionnaire for the counseling.
All right, those are your two teams. They get spent 7 weeks. Most of them all of them will be moving on to level 2. There are 5 levels, so if you're ever interested in doing this, it takes about a whole year to go through a whole program. Again, you see performances Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturdays of every week. Also, classes all the time back on comedy.com. And this week specifically, Omaha Comedy Fest. Check it out. Thank you all very much. I'm going to get the cards real quick. Thank you very much.